Once upon a time there were two men, one named Ben and one named Dave. They were so in love, and so Ben had an idea. Ping! Ben thought it would be a great idea if they got married. They were so in love. Dave was so excited. So he said yes. And so they got married, just like any two people who were in love would do. No one cared that they were two men. The end. And no, all of hell did not break loose.
Trying to make gay marriage legal. Why do these gays want to destroy our civilization?
People hear the word othering and think straight away of the extreme situations such as slavery and the Holocaust.
Othering. Slavery.
However, people fail to realize little groups in society that are othered, those that are treated as if they are scum, so not of the standards of civilized people, that they can be spat on, beat up, and abused. A group of children aged 4 to 7 were shown a gay proposal video. They were asked their thoughts on it. These 4 reactions from these children were surprising. They were so shocked and astonished, which proved yet again that society has not changed and still influences children's views.
A guy proposing to a guy. Does he love him? Good friends. I think that you have to find a boy and a girl. I mean, you can get married like that, but gay, you can't get married.
But do you know why you don't like it?
I know.
And the truth of the matter is, it's not the children, it's the parents. They've seen or heard what their parents have said and now have them beliefs. Mode of addressing targeted audience is other conservative families who want to feel confident that their children adopt the values they believe in. For centuries, being homosexual was unheard of. Those that were would hide it in fear of being killed. As humans, we define ourselves by defining what we are not. In doing so, we disregard other cultures and beliefs and see nothing wrong with it as long as we aren't them. For example, straight men often call other men names such as fag, gay, or queer. They do this merely because the other men may do things they don't, and so, to them, they are too different to be normal, and therefore they are put into this category of being gay. The heteronormative narrative of couples is that in order for you to be in a stable and solid relationship, it must be between opposite sexes, so male and female. However, in doing so, they have automatically created stigma for those who are not in a heteronormative relationship. They have in a way shone a light on them for everyone to see.
Come on, people now. Smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another. Come on, people now.
Briars, over 140 years of family moments.
In this typical advert, we see the ideal marriage and the ideal family. This is not an advert that is out of the ordinary, or an advert that does not get aired regularly. Almost all adverts portray families or married couples in this way. In all my life, I have never seen a same-sex couple portrayed in adverts as a perfect couple. The ideology of marriage basically sets up a kind of universal template for a life narrative. If you follow these rules, you'll be happy, content, settled. Most important, you'll be defined. You have an identity that is clear and crisp, and that will ground you. The ideology of marriage serves as a substitute for the captivation of unconscious lessons about life and how to live it from actual living married couples, ideally one's parents. Functionalists believe that if you're not in a nuclear family with a mother and father, you're more likely to be dysfunctional. and get nowhere in life. Most modernists believe that you can change your identity. You can change who you are at the spur of a moment. They believe a gay couple can become a traditional family if they want to. If they put on a role and put on the costume, if they act like a traditional family, if you can be a traditional family, you can make it your family's identity. There is nothing deeper behind it. They would argue marriage is what you want it to be. But because of this, there seems to be a kind of tension within the Conservative Party. On one hand, we have the traditional members who are very strict with religion and follow certain rules. They believe marriage is sacred and sentimental, with one man and one woman.
For more reaction, I'm joined in the studio by Andrea Williams, who's Chief Executive of Christian Concern. Let me start then with you, if I may, Andrea. Do you accept this result?
No, I don't accept this result. I think it's an extraordinary push at the heart of government here to actually redefine for all of us something that we have known and understood, marriage is between a man and a woman, that has existed really since the beginning of time. How is it that this government suddenly thinks in a moment it can actually rewrite what marriage means for us all?
Postmodernists, however, argue that marriage is what you want it to be. They argue meaning is human, human beings make meaning, and therefore meaning can be changed. You can make your own meaning. On the other hand, we have those conservatives that have placed personal and traditional values aside for the price of economic gain. They believe more in marriage as a big business. They don't care who's getting married as long as there's some sort of economic gain. They believe that commitment helps economic stability.
And I said it shouldn't matter whether commitment was between a man and a woman, or a man and a man, or a woman and a woman. Consulting on legalising gay marriage. Commitment. Conservatives believe in the ties that bind us, that society is stronger when we make vows to each other and we support each other. I support gay marriage because I am a conservative.
Just like most groups in society that are discriminated against, homosexuals have come an extremely far way, from getting stoned to death, beaten, abused, to now being able to do what they want to do, being opportune to do what normal people can do. They have a sense of equality. I feel like society is finally beginning to accept them. And although slow, progress is being made.